Hi, my name's Jason. I work here at Howard Brothers True Value, and as you can see, we're standing out front here this morning getting ready to cook out on our big green egg and Traeger. We do this every Friday morning around lunchtime just to showcase some of our high-end grills that we have here. As you can see here, I'm finally starting to get some smoke coming out of the big green egg. We've got an electric starter that we put in this. There's also wood chips you can throw in there and light with a lighter. One thing you cannot do with the big green egg is never use lighter fluid. Lighter fluid will soak right into the porcelain sides and you will always taste that. So never use that. Either use an electric starter or we got some sample little lighter bricks. You light those up, throw them in there, and away you go. A lot of things we like to cook out here. We do chicken, tenderloins. We've even smoked some pizzas before. We try a little bit of everything. So if you ever come down and check us out, I promise you that we know exactly what we're talking about because we love to cook on them. As you can see here in the green egg, we've got our electric starter, which the flames are finally starting to go now. But what you'll do is you'll bury this in, plug it into an outlet till you start getting flames. At that point, you can unplug it and take it out. Be very, very careful of this. This is extremely hot. So sit it somewhere that's not going to set something on fire and it's out of the way so nobody gets hurt. Now, as you can see, here, Kim, can you take that for me? Now, as you can see here, there are several different layers to the green egg. You got the inner shell and the outer shell. Now what this does is it basically turns this thing into a convection oven in a sense. The nicest thing about it is normal charcoal on other grills burns very, very fast and you go through it very, very quickly. Not this. When this is sealed, the key to this is when you're cooking, if you're looking, you're not cooking. I'm sure everybody's heard that, and that is a fact. By keeping this closed, your charcoal will last a very long time. It keeps a steady temperature for an extremely long time. And also one nice feature about this is when you are done cooking, what you can do is shut the lid, close your valves, it will put itself out and the charcoal is still usable again the next time around. So you get a very long life out of your charcoal. Also, as you'll notice, this is true, this is green egg charcoal. This is not briquettes, this is not Kingsford. The nice thing we like about our green egg charcoal, and also we have a cowboy charcoal, this is all natural. Not like your Kingsford, which is made up of many chemicals and components. If you actually went online and checked it out, you'd be quite surprised at what a briquette is actually made of. This is not. This is all natural. So once this flame gets going like it is, what we'll do is we'll put the grate on and I will shut this lid. We'll get it up to temperature and start cooking. Well, as you can see, we've got the grill up to temperature now, and what we've done now, we put the plate setter back in. Now what a plate setter is, it actually deflects the flames up and around to make a convection, so you're not getting the flames directly on the food. Helps keep the food nice and moist. Now if you're doing a steak or burgers, I recommend you take the plate setter out and just go directly on the flame. Now what we'll do here is I'm going to set these chicken wings, or actually drumsticks. You can put them anywhere on the grill. I try to keep away just from the edge because heat will build up quite a bit along this edge. As long as you keep them in the center over the plate setter, everything's going to turn out just fine. Now once I get these on, I'm going to sprinkle a little seasoning on them. It's not necessary if you don't like it. You just want the true natural smoke flavor. And as you can see, there's quite a bit of smoke here. We've actually added some of the green egg Jack Daniel's smoking chips to give a little flavor. We like that quite a bit. But like I said, you don't necessarily have to do that. You can cook them any way you like. We like to season them up a little bit, give them a little spice. Once I get that done, we're going to close this lid. And like I said, we're not going to look at them again for about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, and they should be done, moist, juicy, and some of the best drumsticks you've ever had. All right, guys, we'll see you in about an hour. All right, we had a little time lapse there. It's been about exactly 45 minutes here on the green egg at 300 degrees. Let's take a look and see what we got here. Look at that. Jeez, Kim. Perfectly done chicken. What'd you do with that thermometer? Just to make sure. Let's test it out. This is one of the accessories that green egg has. Just want to check and make sure the meat is done before we give it out. And there we go. Chicken is done. Now what I'm going to pull these off, sit them on the tray here, let them cool down just a little bit. We don't want the patrons burning their mouth or anything, and we'll give them a napkin, let them taste how juicy these are.